Clyde, the reason why I have you on is I understand that you've been very proactive in organizing over at Delta Airlines. And I understand that you've been spending some time out by the College Park employee parking lot for employees, and you were doing visibility um, organizing, just holding up a sign. Could you tell me about an incident that happened back in September?
Well, first of all, the incident that happened was just one incident that I managed to tape. They came out, well, the people at the parking lot entrance that checks the baggages, they came out and said, "Oh, you can't stand here." And that has happened before. I haven't been in that particular spot in the middle, but I've been on the sidewalk on the side by the racetrack and by the convention center.
So Clyde, you're standing in a public area, right? It's the
Yeah.
sidewalk is owned by the town that you're in, right? It's not
Yes.
Delta Airlines property, it's public area.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Delta management is calling the police for you standing in a public area.
So they come out and tell people that they can't stand there, even if they're holding up a sign, and try and get us to move. But anti-union people have been doing the same thing, but they have no problem with that.
Yeah. So
So
it sounds to
um,
me like they are taking a one-sided approach to this. They're in favor of the anti-union people, but the union people, they have a problem with that, right?
yeah, they have a problem with that.
Yeah.
And just like I said, I'm not sure. I believe it's coming from Delta management.
Yeah.
That's what I was told.
Clyde, just so happens, we happen to have the police phone call that we were able to obtain. And I want you to listen to what was said by Delta management here on this call, because let me play this message for you. Just listen to this.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Mike Howard. I'm working at SOC over at Delta, and we've got a protester over at our employee parking over at 3939 Airport Drive. And so could you send a unit up through there just to check in and make sure, talk with Gate 1, make sure everything is okay, just for precautionary.
At Gate 1?
Gate 1, yes, right outside Gate 1. According to them, he's off property, but we just want to make sure.
What's your name?
Michael Howard.
Okay.
Okay.
Are they in the description?
No, they did not give us the description at the time. So, I'll call back to our officer and give him. But he should be right outside as soon as you turn in, right across from the racetrack at the stop sign. And they typically stay off property, but we want to make sure that if he has moved closer, that he's advised that he is trespassing and he needs to get back off property.
Okay.
You were not on Delta property. You were always in a public area, correct?
No, I've always been in the public area. When I first started going out to the parking lot, I was, an active employee. So I was, kind of scared that, they would retaliate against me in the workplace. But now that, I'm retired, it's like the only thing I know they're trying to do is just trying to get me to leave.
When Delta knows what you're doing is perfectly legal under the Railway Labor Act, and that you have the right to go out there and organize. And you know what? I just want to show a little clip of that video.
So what's going on, man?
Just like I said before, we had this conversation with College Park Police.
I'm not College Park Police. I'm Officer Sewell.
Okay.
We've never been out here before.
Okay. No. There's been officers out here before.
All right. So what did you tell the officers that was out here before? Because we're not aware of it.
Okay. What happened is.
Can you talk to us like a grown up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're going to act childish.
Yes, sir. I can.
We're just trying to talk to you right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm talking back.
No crime been committed. We're just talking to you.
Okay.
Every time you talk to someone in your life, you just record everything they say. When you go to the cashier at the grocery store, you record what they saying.
Sometimes.
You childish like that.
Sometimes.
Okay.
All right,
So, all right, since we can't talk to him, I'm gonna call the public.
We've been out here organizing. Me and my coworkers.
All right, so you're part of an organization?
This right here is controlled by the city of College Park. That's why they're calling you. Delta has their own corporate security where they can physically remove me if I'm on their property. That's why they're calling you, because I'm on your property, which is public property. Am I committing a crime?
It's not a crime for me to ask for your name as well. 'Cause I'm engaged in a
There's no
conversation with you.
reason to have my name.
you saying that you are protesting?
I'm saying I'm holding up a sign.
Yes, sir.
How did you feel from standing there on the curb?
You know, I just tried to keep my cool, and just basically ask them, you know, am I doing something wrong?
What would you like to say to the Delta workers right now, a message about organizing?
Dr. Martin Luther King is, you know, my inspiration. He faced the police. You know, he went to jail, but he still persevered. So my message is for all Delta workers that, I mean, yeah, you may face adversity. You may even have to deal with the police, but you just got to persevere. We're working for a good cause. We're working for, you know, workers' rights. And sometimes when you really want something, you have to persevere.